Hello and welcome. Today we are in the Tier 10 US submarine, the Balao. We're playing a ranked battle, of course. It is Gold League and we are on the map Trap. Here, most of the fighting always happens around the sea cap, or at least a lot of the big ships fight around the sea cap. So I decide to head over there right away, because since there are radar ships, it's very difficult for a destroyer to take this cap, but as a submarine, while I might not be able to get the cap, it's at least safe because I can always just dive. Like right now. This is actually one aspect of submarines that I really like, because they take some pressure off of the destroyers to cap, because submarines can cap just as well. So, there's a Kremlin coming in, a Smoland on the side, and the Des Moines ahead of me. I don't have to worry about the Smoland, because the Puerto Rico and the Grossekofest are probably gonna take care of her if she tries to actually close the distance on me. Therefore, the Smoland is probably going to back off. The Des Moines can't do anything to me. The Kremlin doesn't have any ASW planes either, so I am fine. The Hindenburg does actually have depth charges, but she is so far away, there is no way she is going to matter at all. And wait, what? That Kremlin is... I thought the Kremlin was gonna get behind the island there. Notice where the Smoland is on the minimap? That island right there. Kremlin could easily go behind that island, but I decide to still rattle her with some of the pings. You never know, right? Battleship players might just randomly press R to get rid of it. She's moving forward, but for some reason she's being a little slow, and I don't really understand it. I think our Marceau is gonna take a dump on that submarine in a moment. Oh yeah, that submarine looks... Oh, it was the Minotaur actually. Okay. And the Kremlin decided to eat all 6 torpedoes because pressing the W button is too hard. Wait, is he reversing? He's not moving. Why is he not moving? Kremlin, what are you doing? Did he just stop in front of a submarine? Are you serious? Well, I'd like you to pay attention to his name. Mr. Torpedo Magnet. I suppose the name is extremely appropriate. And I'm gonna give a little spoiler for the rest of the match. I'm just gonna sit here and torp him. And the reason I actually made this video is because don't be that guy. Don't do what he's doing. His name might be extremely appropriate for what he's doing, but it's still a massive, massive mistake. I mean, this is... Gold League's supposed to have some quality, right? I know, players panic and stuff, they make mistakes, that's fine. I just want to emphasize to all of you watching, if you're in the position of that Kremlin, just go behind that island. Just a little bit further. All you had to do was go a little bit further. Just don't turn into the island and you will be safe, because the torpedoes will just head into the island instead and they won't hit your battleship. And then your team actually has the fighting capability of that battleship. Just don't do what that Kremlin is doing. Don't reverse in front of a submarine, because it's just going to be bad times. You don't benefit anything from this. In fact, the best way to deal with a submarine is to be constantly moving, because it is entirely possible to dodge submarine torpedoes by just turning. I mean, I made that video about the Amagi. Just look for it, and you'll see that you literally can just outturn. You don't even need to care about the pings. You can literally just turn and the torpedoes will miss your ship. But if you reverse in front of the submarine and aren't moving at all, it's... you're gonna be in trouble, okay? That's just how it is. You have to keep moving against a submarine. You have to. But I mean, on the other hand though, I mean, this guy is alive at 7 minutes. The game has actually already been decided, right? I mean, they've lost 3 ships already, and the Kremlin is still alive, so it's not like the Kremlin just being eaten by the submarine slowly here actually makes all that much of a difference here, right? Even if that Kremlin was full HP, they're still probably losing the game because it's a 7 versus 4. Yeah, she just ate another 4 torps. By the way, the reason I did the turnaround is because this is an American submarine. And American submarines only had 2 loaders at the front and 2 loaders at the back. So you only load 2 tubes at the same time. But yeah, this guy... I think he could have made a huge difference if he had just kept moving. Just... Again, don't be a torpedo magnet, okay? Don't be a torpedo magnet. There are depth charges on my ship because the small one decided to come and actually try to get rid of me, but it's a little too late for that. Just keep moving. So anyways, I hope you guys learned something, and I'd like to thank the patrons on Patreon. Thank you very much for your continued support, and I hope I'll see you guys next time.